Uh, Shalom, shalom, family. How's everybody? Thank you once again for visiting the channel. Today, family, let's get on the subject of fear, because we're in some times now where a lot of people are going to become fearful, and fear is the number one destroyer of faith and peace. It is the number one tool that Satan uses to draw you away from the Most High and lose all confidence in the Most High and begin to put your trust and faith in man. So we need to talk about that. Now I know sometimes us as teachers sounds like, we kind of oversimplify things. And that's not really the intention. It's going to be fearful times come upon us. In fact, we're already in those times. When you turn on the media, what are they doing? They're selling fear, and to people who don't know the Most High, who are still asleep, are the prime subjects. They can easily be manipulated by fear. This is how the world operates, how it gets agendas across, in fear. You take 911. When that happened, that was the beginning when we start losing a lot of our so-called rights, because they had you believe that we were under attack by some Middle Eastern people or whatever, and they used that fear to start implementing different laws, the Patriot Act and all these other things. But it was out of fear that they did this. People were so afraid that we were going to be invaded and all this stuff, then they agreed to everything. Didn't put up no struggle against these laws, and this is what they're doing today. This is why they coming up with all kind of restrictions and rules today. It's fear-based, Look, family, as human beings, we have a certain amount of natural fear, okay, which is not bad. When you couldn't swim, you had a fear of water. Until you face that fear, now, you're jumping the Gulf or the Atlantic because you're not afraid of water anymore. You lost the fear. Some people was afraid of snakes until they actually started handling them, and so they lost their fear of it. People were afraid to fly until they actually did it. They lost the fear of flying. And you can just go on and on through life. There are things that we were naturally fearful of. People are always fearful of the unknown. That's just natural. But the fears that are being pushed today are unfounded, are unjustified fear. They have people fearing things that they can't even see. And I find that truly amazing. Those same people who are fearful of things they can't see because somebody tells you that it exists are the same people who don't fear the Most High, whom they can't see. See, it's easy to believe man when he tells you to be afraid of something that's not visible, that you can't see, but a lot of people don't even have fear of the Most High, whom they can't see. And this whole world, this whole existence, nature itself proves that the Most High exists. Okay? But these people have fears to you, and basically it's unproven. Okay? And you begin to be fearful. And we're going to have some believers begin to be in fear. Just because somebody else said it. And family, that is the number one destroyer of faith and belief is fear. Okay? You can't allow that to happen. That is Satan's number one tool. Fear. Alright? We're going to read, you know how we do it here. We got to go to the scriptures about these things to just give us some things to consider. So, let's get into it. You know, always have a pen and paper, write the scriptures down, or revisit the video, you know, and watch it again, or whatever you have to do. And when you begin to feel that way, you know, when we see all these things begin to happen, family, you know, that thought creeps in your mind, you know, where is the Most High? Has the Most High abandoned us? You know, does he even exist? See, those kind of thoughts begin to come into your head, and that is straight from Satan to get you to doubt the Most High. All right. So let's read some scriptures. I want to start off with Job, chapter 3, verse 25. For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. See, when you allow those thoughts to hang around in your head, you just drawing that fear, you adding fuel to it. You're feeding that fear. See? You're feeding that fear. The scriptures tell us to think on things that are good, you know, and of good report. You know, think on these things. You know, we can't look at the Most High like he's some lifeless, powerless idol, you know, made by man's hands. We can't do that, family. We're talking about the Creator, the Father of all. You have to have faith and trust and belief that he is. His name itself says it. His name, I exist. I've always existed. I existed in the past, I exist in the present, and going to exist in the future. I am the Alpha and Omega. Okay? It's in his name. Alright? Psalms. Chapter 135, verse 15 through 18. The idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. They have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Neither is there any breath in their mouth. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusts in them. See, those people who trust in things made by man's hands, they pretty much have become your idol. Instead of you trusting in the Most High with your life. After all, He's the one who gave it to you. Okay? That reminds me of 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 27, when Elijah was mocking those folks, that was trying to call upon their God to send fire down to a sacrifice. And what he said, well, okay, y'all need to cry loud, for He is a God. He said, or maybe He's talking, pursuing, or even on a journey, or He might be sleeping and must be awakened. See, they did all that crying and praying and everything, and Elijah just mocked them. Well, maybe he's asleep. You need to be awakened. That's not so with our Elohim. He's never asleep. He is omnipresent. He's everywhere. Okay? He sees all and knows all. We don't have to wake Him up. Okay? He's not a man that we have to wake up. He doesn't need any rest. So we have to remember that. Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy Elohim. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. See, family, when we were in school, and there's always a bully, okay? There was always a bully. What do bullies do? They look for a weak target. They're not going to bully somebody who's equal size and weight and strength. No, they try to find the weaker victim. And this is pretty much how America works. They're not going to put the people in fear that is awakened who know their Elohim. It's the people, the many of millions of people out here that don't even know it, that they're successful in putting fear in. But what happens when you lose that fear of that bully? You say, okay, the next time he fools with me, I'm going to fight him. And you do. And you put up a good fight, win or lose. Don't matter if you won or lost. You put up a good fight. What happens next? I promise you, that bully finds somebody else to fool with. Even though you lost, it's the fact that you challenged him and fought back. He's going to leave you alone. See? So we have to have that determination, family, in these things that are upon us right now. You fight back. You stand on the word of the Most High. Let them do their thing, because they can't do any more than the Most High allows. Always keep that in mind. They can put all the fear out here they want, but I wonder how many of them that do these things, did they check with the Most High that they could do it and gonna be successful? I don't think so. They can only do what's allowed. That includes Satan. He can't go no further than the Most High allow him to. All right, and it's for the Most High's own purposes. fulfillment of his own prophecy that he allows certain things to happen, okay? But he is in full control. Don't get that twisted. Alright? Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid. Neither be thou dismayed, for the Most High thy Elohim is with thee wherever you go. See, that is the confidence. That is the faith and belief we must have in these days, family. It's not going to get any better. It's just not. And you're going to have to come to that realization. So it's time now to face your fears. Get that fear demon out of you and stand on the Most High's word. That's the only thing going to save you, family. That's it. There's nothing else. We have no nations or people or governments that's going to come to our aid. We have no one but the Most High. Okay? That's where your faith and trust is. That's what eliminates the fear out of your spirit. Is knowing that we have the Most High. Okay? 50 million nuclear bombs don't have the power of the Most High. That's like a firecracker to him. We got to know who to fear and who not to fear. Fear the Most High. That's what your fear should be. Okay? Psalms 118 verse 6. The Most High is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Man can, he can destroy these mortal bodies. But that's it. As far as he can go. Because life is going to continue for you. For those of us who believe and we died in our faith. That's not the end. All he can do is end this earthly existence. But his is coming to an end too. He can't save himself. Alright? Proverbs 29:25. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Most High shall be safe. See, when these people push all this fear mongering all across the media, it brings a snare. See, it will make you do things that you shouldn't do just out of that fear. It'll make you trust in their medicine. It'll make you trust in them being able to feed you, give you water. See, that it makes you just do things that are not going to be good for you because you trusted man. You did not trust Elohim. See, fear will cause you to make many mistakes. Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Most High thy Elohim, he it is that goeth before thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Hebrews 13:6. So that we may boldly say, the Most High is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. See, this is how they get people to do anything they want. They're in fear of what man can do, you know. Well, if you don't do this, you can't go here. If you don't do this, you can't go and buy nothing. Or if you don't do this, you can't even go to work. You know, you're going to lose your job. See, all of that is fear-mongering, coercion. See, we're just going to have to put our trust in the Most High for our survival, folks. He did it. The Most High doesn't change. What did he do when he brought Israel out of Egypt the first time? He fed them. They had water. Their clothes didn't even wear out. Their shoes didn't wear out. See? They were ungrateful for the most part. They thought they should still be sitting somewhere over in Egypt eating lamb chops and stuff. They'd rather go back in bondage than to eat manna. See? But he provided for them. Okay? First Peter 3:14. And if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are you, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. See, family, the Most High wants to see your faith. He wants to see you believe. He does not want to see fear enter into your spirit or your heart. Let's look at the Hebrew boys, or the fear mongering that Nebuchadnezzar put on them. Okay, when y'all hear this music playing, bow down. You know. See, if you don't, then I'm gonna throw you in the furnace. See, that's fear mongering. That's coercion. That's threatening. See, but what did they say? You know, they checked him right quick. You know what, Nebuchadnezzar, we hear you. We hear you. You know, but look here. We're not going to do it. You know, point blank, we're just not going to do it. Now, the Most High can save us if he chooses to. But now we're going to let you know right now, whether he saves us or not, we're not going to do it. See, and I can just imagine, you know, how the Most High was looking when they said that. I bet you his face lit up and glowing and everything, and looked down and said, there you go, boys. I got you. I got you. There you go. That's it, guys. Don't worry about that furnace. I got you. See, I bet you the Most High's heart was just overfilled seeing his 3 servants down there stand up to tyranny, stand up to threats. See, stand against fear. That's what we got to do, family. We got to make the Most High smile and say, hey, there you go, my children. I got you. You know, even Daniel. All right, whoever worship any other god, you know, we're going to kill you. Daniel said, oh yeah, well, okay, watch this. And he went continue to pray 3 times a day, facing Jerusalem. And they throwed him in there with the lions, you know. But what happened? Most High told him, like, you know what, y'all need to get somewhere and sit down. My servant Daniel is not y'all meal. But hold on, tomorrow I'm going to send y'all 3 in here, you know, for your meal. But Daniel's not one of them. See? That's what I'm saying, family. We got to trust the Most High. And we got to know that His will be done. That's all you need to know. His will is going to be done. You know, most people just, they can't wrap their head around the Most High existence. You know, they got to have a sign. You know, most people in this world won't believe unless the Most High throws down a lightning bolt or something like that. You know, they got to see something when the evidence is all around them. Their very being is evidence of a creator. Nature itself, you know, is evidence. So that man is not without, he doesn't have an excuse not to believe. But it's some people, if they don't see no bolts of lightning and thunder come down and voice come out of the heavens saying, okay, it's me, they just not going to believe because they can't see him. But you can believe everything the news media put out about something that exists that you can't see. What's wrong with that picture, family? Let's go to John chapter 20, verse 27 through 31. And this is Mashiach talking to Thomas. Then he said to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands. And reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. And be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my Elohim. And then Mashiach said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. But blessed are they that have not seen, but yet believe. That's us. We haven't seen him, but we got to believe. See, Thomas had to have proof. You know, well, let me stick my finger in your side, you know. Let me see your hands. I need to see them holes in it. See? And so Mashiach said, okay, you believe because you seen me. But blessed are the ones who haven't seen me, but still believe. See? That's us, family. That's what we got to be. You know. The Most High say a wicked and perverse generation is the one going around looking for a sign. You know, ain't no sign going to be given to them. You know, and verse 30 said, and many other signs did Mashiach do in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. Verse 31 says, but these are written that you might believe that Mashiach is the Messiah, the Son of Elohim, and that believing you might have life through his name. See? We just got to believe that, family. You know, let's not treat the Most High like he's some kind of idol that can't walk, can't see. You know, if he needs to be somewhere else, we got to pick him up and put him on a cart and take him somewhere else. No, he is the Most High. Okay? He is not a man. He is not anything that was made with men's hands. Okay? We need to keep that heavily in our mind, family. Isaiah chapter 43. I think that's verse 1 through 3. But now thus said the Elohim that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. Verse 2, when thou pass through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, They shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Is that not what happened to the 3 Hebrew boys? You know, the flame didn't even kindle upon them, and they wasn't burned. Verse 3, for I am the Lord, thy Elohim, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. See, Most High doesn't change. You know, the words that the Most High has spoken will not return to him void. He may have spoken these words thousands of years ago, and they are just as active as they were the day he said them. His word will not, I repeat, will not return unto him void. They're going to accomplish the thing that he sent them to do. And so the prophecies are going to be fulfilled. The scriptures cannot be broken. Okay. Romans chapter 8, verse 38 and 39. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Elohim, which is in Yahushua HaMashiach, our Lord. See, we need to keep these verses in mind, family, daily, you know, but just daily. Let's read some more. This is Psalms chapter 56 and verse 3 and 4. It says, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. You know, it's saying whenever I'm afraid, I'm going to trust in the Most High. In Elohim, I will praise his word. In Elohim, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Psalms 34 and 4. I sought the Most High, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. We can go on and on, family. Proverbs 29:25. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Most High shall be safe. Let's go. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto the Most High. And this is one I know we all are familiar with. This is Psalms chapter 23. Okay. I think I'm going to read from verse 1 to 6. It says, the Most High is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Most High forever. See, family, verse 4, yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, we're there, family. We're walking in the valley of the shadow of death now. And this was just only the beginning. See, death is being threatened all over the world if people are not complying. If people don't want to take the medicine, if people don't want to worship on Sunday, you're going to be persecuted. You know, that's just it, fam. So, yeah, we're walking through that valley of shadow of death now. You know, just like it was Inquisition long ago. Well, it's nothing new under the sun. Things that has been will be. We're going to face another Inquisition. Okay? Where non-compliance may get you murdered. And it may not. That's in the hands of the Most High. See, can't no man tell you what he's going to do to you if it's not the Most High's will. Okay? We have to keep that in mind daily. Don't let fear get no grip. Okay? Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy Elohim. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. 2 Timothy 1:7. For the Most High has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear has torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. See, we have to love the Most High. We have to love His truth. Fear will destroy your faith, family. It will totally destroy you. Fear is a very dangerous thing. Like I say, we have natural fears that are justified. But the fear that this world is pushing out is unfounded. Okay? First Corinthians 14:33. I believe it is. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. See, it's not the Most High causing this confusion. You know, this fear-mongering and all this. You know who's the author of it. Satan himself and his followers. You know, his minions. John 8:44. You are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. That's what you're listening to, family, on the media, mainstream media. You know, the liars from beginning, and the father of it. See, those who go along with this stuff, family, think that they are safe. Little do they know that they're going to become victims of the things that they're here pushing. They don't understand that yet, but they will. That don't make you safe because you help promote something. You're just a tool. You're just being used. The same fate is going to befall you either by them or by the Most High himself. Okay? They need to wake up. Matthew chapter 13, verse 54 through 58. And when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, insomuch that they were astonished, and said, Whence has this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary? And his brethren James and Joses and Simon and Judas and his sisters? Are they not all with us? Whence then has this man all these things? 57. And they were offended in him. But Mashiach said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, except in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. I mean, even in his own town, his own country, he couldn't do nothing because of the unbelief, you know. So, this is why we have to continue in faith and believe and not live in fear, you know. The Most High cannot operate where there is fear and unbelief. Okay? He just can't. Revelation chapter 3 verse 15 and 16. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. There's no fence riding, folks. There is no middle ground. You either on the right or the left. Okay? You either on the side of the Most High or you on the side of Satan. There is no fence to sit on. Okay? There is no fence. Either you believe or you don't. James chapter 1, verse 5 through 8. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Elohim, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything from the Most High. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't be wavering back and forth, family. Set your mind on the Most High's word. Live in faith. Okay? Do not let fear enter into your spirit. It will destroy your faith and your peace of mind. You know, we all know the things that are going to come upon this world, family. The Most High has warned his children. What did the scripture say? The Most High does nothing before he warns the people, you know, through his prophets. You know, the word is written. The whole chapter of Matthew 24 lets us know what's going to come upon the earth. So we shouldn't be living in fear. We should be living in expectation. We ain't trying to save this nation or any other nation, because it's already been marked for destruction. All we can do is live with peace of mind, knowing that the Most High is in control, and not let fear that is being peddled all across the world, not let that get in your spirit at all. The second that it starts creeping in, you fall on your knees and you pray. You seek the Most High's face. Okay? You get that fear removed immediately. Don't let it sit there and simmer and boil, because it'll get to a point to where it's out of control. All right? So just remember, folks, that who's in control. You know, you may not be seeing things that you would like to see to give you some kind of comfort that the Most High is in control, but He's working every day, family. His plan is unfolding every single day. Just like the wicked is trying to unfold a plan, the Most High got plans too. Okay? They're much more powerful than the wicked's plans. He controls all of it. Okay? All of it. His prophecies are going to be fulfilled. He allows certain things to fulfill them. Okay? Keep that in mind. And, like Job 3:25 said, the thing that I feared most has come upon me. See? So let's not live in fear, family. Let's not pay attention to what we hear. The Most High, if you have faith and believe, He'll see us through this one way or the other. He's done it many, many times before when we cry out to Him. Okay? Okay, family. With that, I'm going to say shalom.